Hello everybody! Welcome back. I've successfully achieved another video on another day, and maybe it will help. I am Oswaldo von Waldos, coming to you live from my kitchen. This is one of my favorite corners of my house. We got Johnny Depp as the late great Hunter S. Super conscious painting painted at the Good Vibes Only Mini Festival from a couple weeks ago. I can't remember the name of the artist, but maybe I'll put that in the comments section because he was a really cool dude. Oh, and you can't see this other one, but if you notice right here, at the very top of your screen, we've got a Jedi. Well, it's not Jedi, I think it's kind of Jedi, but it's a light guardian crystal made by the wonderful, amazing Brandon Cullington at Paradigm Shift. You can check them out online. Maybe even start a paradigm shift near you with the cool stuff he's doing. But this is a phantom quartz. This is a very special quartz. I even think it might be a white phantom quartz. I'm not as up on crystals as I should be, but I use them and I love them, and I just got the book, so I'm learning about them as we speak. And white phantom quartz, if that is a very special quartz. It's super crazy properties. Anyways, to the main point today, what I would like to talk to you about is synchronicities. Coincidences is another good way to call it, or I can't think of another way to call it right now. So synchronicity is like when you're about to text someone or call someone and they call you as you're calling them without any former notice, or you think of a movie that you haven't seen in forever randomly, and then all of a sudden it plays on TV 5 times in the next month. Those are little ones that when you begin to notice those and realize that they're not just coincidence, you will start to notice them happening more and more and more. It's really cool. I have a friend who I told this to, and she calls me all the time now with crazy stories of how things lined up and whatnot. So what I've learned in the last couple months or so about the universe is that when you start seeking happiness or truth or whatever you want to call it, answers, when you start seeking, I guess is the best way to say it, is that you will start having synchronicities almost immediately and all the time. These synchronicities, if you pay attention to them, will lead you exactly where you'll go. You'll find yourself almost always in just the right place at just the right time to meet just the right person to hear about this thing that's going to help you. I have many great examples of that. They've been helping me since early. I've had synchronicities my whole life, in the movie way or in the phone calling way, and I always just thought, oh, crazy, that's mind-blowing. And since I got enlightened, or the very first breakthrough to it at least, and started getting some of this stuff and started trusting that there is a path out there for each of us to discover the purpose of why our souls came here and incarnated in these bodies in these particular scenarios. So yeah, basically you start seeking and you'll start seeing synchronicity. Like I said, you gotta probably get out, maybe not, do whatever feels right. Basically, if you just follow your heart and you're seeking, you're putting out to the universe, I am seeking answers, I want to be happy, or I want to find my life's purpose, or I just don't know what to do next. Once you start putting that out there, then you got to pay attention. And if all of a sudden you have a thought of I want to go to the park, I don't know why I want to go to the park today, it's cold, but you know what, I'm gonna go to the park and see what happens. And then look around, be open. If you see somebody making eye contact with you, say hello. Say hi, my name is. And you never know, they may have a message for you. There's a lot of really crazy things that'll happen. You'll be like, wow, I was just thinking about that yesterday. I just watched a spirit science about thoughts, and then I went to take my dog to the vet, and the secretary at the veterinarian's office just bring up thoughts and how they're living organisms. Stuff like that'll happen. So really the key is just pay attention to those. Once you set your intention on seeking, start paying attention, because they're going to come, and just follow them. And they will lead you to a lesson or opportunity, hopefully an opportunity. Just like I said, just keep following your heart, trust yourself. The more it starts to happen, the more you'll start to trust, and soon you'll find yourself learning things that you would have maybe never found your way to if you just stayed closed-minded, if you didn't make the choice to seek, and if you didn't know that synchronicities were put here to help guide us along our path. All of us have a different path. I obviously chose to speak. Other people might want to go study Inuits in the North Pole with the Inuits. Some people want to go deep into caves in South America. There's all sorts. Some people, like I said in an earlier video, just want to work. Some people are really good at labor. That's where they find themselves charged up by is a good, honest day's work at doing something useful for people. So pay attention to synchronicities. They will lead the way. And I have a really excellent video tomorrow coming out that relies on you kind of knowing what synchronicities are. So I'm going to touch on that tomorrow in case people haven't watched both videos, but that is a big thing to pay attention to, is the synchronicities in your life and how they make you feel when it happens. If you have a synchronicity and it makes you feel a bad feeling, then maybe that's a sign to not do something. There's a difference between a bad feeling and a fearful feeling because of another reason. But like I said, you'll learn to trust yourself. You'll learn to trust your gut a lot more. And a lot of the times you meet somebody and you're really excited about it, and or some things, you see something and you go, wow, that's a cool synchronicity, and wow, I'm pumped about that. I'm gonna follow that up. I'm gonna research, or I'm gonna look that up, and I'm gonna see where that takes me. And get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your house if that's what it takes. Don't be shy to say hi to somebody that you're drawn to. It's people out there are onto this stuff more than you may realize right now, and they're there to help. And once you start seeking, you will attract other seekers to your life. People at around the same vibration or a little higher. Exactly what you need is usually what you'll attract. So anyways, later days, my friends. I love you all so much. And thank you for joining me for Maybe This Will Help. I'll see you all tomorrow.